Hey, it's me, they. And before we start today's video, I just want to say thanks to everyone who watched and liked and subscribed on the last video I made. It's not my most popular video, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So as you probably saw by the title and thumbnail of this video, this is the top 15 mods in my personal opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah. So we're going to start off with a few honorable mentions, or just things that are kind of, a must-have, I guess you could say. By the way, not all these mods are compatible. In fact, most of them are for other versions than each other, so you're not going to be able to play with all of them at once, unfortunately. So first, let's just get the honorable mention out of the way. Optifine. I have some other. It's not just for the performance. A lot of people use it for the performance or the zoom or whatever. I haven't used the zoom in a long time. Performance is pretty good. We have some other performance mods pretty high on the list. But also, one of the main things I like Optifine for is the custom resource packs. So many people make really cool resource packs with it. So yeah. Next up is Just Enough Items, and there's also another mod, I forget what it's called, but it's kind of similar. So Just Enough Items allows you to get the crafting recipes for anything. It's really good to have if you have a lot of mods installed, so because you can kind of tell what everything is. And also, I just want to mention the Nather, which is a mod I'm currently working on. You can download it. It's a dimension mod that adds a kind of fire lava themed overworld sort of to Minecraft. Pretty cool. 3 bosses, sort of. Yeah, you can. All these will be linked in the description. So now this is kind of I'm starting from lowest, my least favorite, to most favorite. They're all, like, it was really hard to make this list, and there are quite a few things I wanted to add, but I didn't add. In fact, it's really going to be top 10, but I had 15 that I liked, and also, the video probably would have been too short. Starting off with the Artifacts mod. Now, I have only played with this mod a few times, but I really liked it. So it pretty much adds a whole bunch of little things you can find. I think you can find them in chests, you might be able to craft some of them. I only play with most of these in creative mode, so I don't really know all the crafting recipes and whatnot. But, you know, they'll give you things, like, it adds some new slots, so it'll give you things like you can breathe underwater, or you can jump higher, run faster, things of that nature. It's a pretty cool mod, and good to have for, like, exploration and stuff like that. Next up is the Twilight Forest, which is a mod that's pretty old, and I think it's still updated to the newest version. It might not be updated to 1.19 yet, but I'm pretty sure it's updated to at least 1.18. So it adds a bunch of bosses. It has like a huge like progression thing. It adds like this big dimension, which is of course Twilight Forest. It has like a whole bunch of different. Like it seems like it could be like its own game actually. It's probably even bigger than Aether, which we'll actually be covering on this list soon. Next up is Biomes O Plenty. I have played this on my channel. It's the first one I have. It's my Bob Ross video, which is not that popular video, but I show off the Biomes O Plenty mod a little bit. Adds plenty of biomes, and also a lot of new blocks as well. It adds not only overworld biomes, but also nether biomes. Maybe end biomes, I don't think so though. But, yeah. Next up is Alex's mobs, which just adds a whole bunch of fun mobs into the game. I don't know if I ever showed this on my channel. I don't think I have them. You know, but just things like, and you can just, you're gonna see it in the video, so, you know, just a bunch of mobs. Some are real, like raccoons or whales. Some are, fictional, I guess is the word. Like, there's an ender grade, which is kind of a weird mob, but, yeah, pretty cool. Next up is Securitycraft, which is a mod I used to play with a lot more, and I might have had it in a video, I might not. I know I made a video or something for the video, but I don't think I uploaded it. But it adds like a whole bunch of like security cameras and like passcode things and yeah, all sorts of like stuff like that. It's a pretty cool mod, especially if you want to make like a super cool like bunker or something like that, vault, bank, you know, something like that. Next up is the Epic Fight mod, which it's a really fun mod. I don't always like it all that much, but it just has like it animates the player, which is pretty cool. It animates mob deaths. Probably don't want to pair it with another mod that animates other mobs. Something like maybe the fresh animations resource pack, something like that. Just so it kind of feels a little bit more. I don't know what the word is, but yeah, it adds some new swords and stuff. It adds like new mechanics. It adds, like new like I forget what it's called, but like dash and stuff like that. Next up is a Witherstorm mod. I forget the actual name of it is, but the file name is a Witherstorm mod. It's a mod that has the Witherstorm from Minecraft story mode. It's pretty cool. I actually haven't played with it long enough to see it, the Witherstorm, get to its full capacity. But I actually want to do a playthrough of it. But the thing is it's going to be really long. like an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, depending on how bad I am. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like, I think it's pretty accurate. I played Minecraft story mode a while back, many years ago. So I don't remember much about it, but it's pretty fun. Next up is the physics mod. Now you need a lot of the features in this. You need the pro version, which you can find on the creator's Patreon page. I haven't played with it before, but you can, even with the free version, it's still really cool. It has like mob ragdolls, block physics, item physics too. With the premium one, you can get like vine physics, cape physics, water physics, snow physics, all kinds of cool stuff. Also, more recently, smoke physics, and also you can it's super configurable. If you don't want to have mob ragdolls or whatever, you can take that away. If you want to have like a whole bunch of all kinds of stuff, you can do that. You can make it so when the little like things disappear, it makes a whole bunch of like fire and stuff. It's pretty cool. Next up is the Quark mod. I'm gonna have, like, if I ever show this off in a video, it's gonna be a long video. There's a lot of stuff added in the Quark mod. Lots of cool things. They added bamboo wood, which they're actually adding in the latest update. How cool is that? They had, like, there's crabs. Let's see, there's ropes. It adds a few new biomes, I think. So yeah, it's a really big, really cool mod. Yeah, it's not really one category, it's more just everything mod. Next up, this is kind of cheating, but all of MrCrayfish's mods, most notably the vehicle mod, furniture mod, and gun mod. I showed off the gun mod on my channel before. It's all pretty self-explanatory. Oh yeah, and backpacked, all pretty self-explanatory. Furniture mod has furniture, gun mod has guns, vehicle mod has vehicles, and it has a lot of add-ons too for some of them. Backpack adds backpacks. Forgot to mention that. You know, they're pretty cool, pretty, that's the word, like, nice, lots of, like, little details in them, and just overall pretty fun to play with. Next up is Galacticraft. We're getting close to the top 5, actually. Probably should have put the Galacticraft higher, since I've played with it a lot, but it is cool. Fun fact, the Galacticraft is actually the reason, though, that I had a, like, month break, because I was making a video on Galacticraft, had a bunch of editing issues with it, like editing software. It was just how to make a moon base or something like that. Honestly, the video isn't all that great because I kept finding new stuff I didn't know what it does and be like, oh, what does this do? Whoa, what does this do? But I might do a Galacticraft video someday. Well, I will do a Galacticraft video someday. Just not yet. But as planets, also you have to play with the Extra Planets mod. And you don't have to, you can still play with it with just Galacticraft, but you can only go to the moon. The Galacticraft Extra Planets mod adds so much more stuff. It's like not even worth it unless you play with the Extra Planets mod. Anyway, next up is the FPS improving mods I was mentioning earlier, and that is Rubidium and Oculus. That's the Forge versions. The Fabric version is Sodium and Iris. Also some other ones like Phosphorus that just do other things. Lithium, I think, is one too. But Oculus and Iris, I literally just said, I don't remember what it was. Added shaders, and Rubidium and Sodium. Just increase your FPS, and they do it among other things, like you know, just little details. Pretty good though. Now another little cheaty thing, putting two mods together, BetterEnd and a BetterNether. Since I mean, you could just put them into one mod, but I showed off BetterEnd. BetterNether is pretty much the same, just for the Nether. Not exactly the same, but you know, it's pretty good quality. Both really cool quality. Yeah, it adds like a bunch of new biomes and stuff. Not a lot of new mods, but lots of new blocks and new structures. Very cool, very big mods. But still pretty cool. Alright, next up, Techguns. One of my newer videos is actually on Techguns, so you might as well just watch that if you like this video. Also, you should like this video and subscribe. I mean, if you're this far in, you probably aren't this far in. But if you are this far in, then hi, and you probably do want to subscribe. So Techguns adds lots of, not only guns, but it also adds like a lot of mobs, I guess. It also adds armor, some blocks, some structures. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, all the guns are like very like good. I have played a lot of Fortnite recently. These guns are probably about as good as the ones in Fortnite. And now the mod of all mods, the Aether. Yes, I call it Aether. Some people call it the Ether. The Aether, the Aether, one of my first videos actually was supposed to be the Aether, because one of my friends wanted me to make a video about the Aether, but instead I just made my own version of it. So yeah, kind of a funny story. I make a video on that later, but probably not. So yeah, I made a video on the Aether a while back. There is, I consider 3 mods of it. There's the original Aether, Aether 2, and then a version of the Aether 2, an update of the Aether 2, which is called Aether 2 Highlands, which I don't think it's done, but I haven't seen Highlands because it keeps crashing. I prefer the original one just because it's better. I can't play, like I just said, I can't play Highlands, and the Aether 2 doesn't have it has a lot of content, but it doesn't have as many bosses as the first one does. But I think pretty much everyone knows what the Aether is, way back when everyone was trying to make an Aether portal, myself included. My nose is kind of stuffy. So yeah, I guess this is the end of the video. It's 11 minutes, actually 12 minutes. So, I don't know why I always point out how long the video is. You don't care. You can see how long the video is anyways. But, goodbye.